I'm one of the most blessed men on God's face of the earth. Stand here beside her. Watch her wave in the air, folks. Just look at the beauty that so many men have died for, so that this flag can fly free, and we can be out and walk together today and worship God the way we want to worship God. Nobody can tell us anything that we can't do in this great land because of this right here. It's because so many men died so that our freedom could be stand. Amen. We had our forefathers 240 years ago today. They freed this land so that we could be the kind of people that we wanted to be. I don't know how many people died in that war. But the wars that I am familiar with, people that I had the honor to be around and just to look up to in my lifetime. World War I, I had an uncle that was still alive from World War I. I got to spend time with him. There was 116,516 gave their life in World War I. World War II, the war of the worlds that brought us to really know what war was all about, how many men we've got. I've got two friends, and one of them was General Patton, when Patton hit the beach in Normandy. The other one was in Japan. There was 405,399 died in World War II. Korea, there was 36,516. You know, that's a whole lot of men that's given their life for this freedom. Vietnam, there was 58,209. This war today is going on. I don't have the numbers on what died there, but in those total wars, there was 616,064 people that died so we can be free. We stand up here and say, Independence Day for America is, here we are on Independence, and but Independence Day came when Jesus Christ died on the cross. Amen. He gave everything he had, folks, so that we could be free, that we could walk and worship him, and that's all he asked us to do. We've got the right to talk to Jesus Christ in any way we want to, worship him in any way we want to. We can talk to him at any time. He's sitting right beside each one of you right now. All you got to do is walk over, lean over and say, God, I love you. You know, he changed me. I come home from Vietnam, and I created my own hell when I come home from Vietnam. I didn't think I belonged in this world. I didn't want to stay here. I wanted to go back home. I want to go back to Nam. I didn't want to live here. But God put a woman in my face, and he put her on me. And God just put his arm around me, and he said, big boy, I ain't through with you yet. You got a lot of work to do for me. He gave me a beautiful wife. He gave me two beautiful daughters. I had to put my mind on them and take my mind off of my hell and my time, that what I had done in Vietnam and how I had to deal with it. God gave me something else to work with, something else to do. As my girls grew and time got up and they grew out and went out and got their own family, then God put some wonderful grandchildren in my life. He gave me 6 of them. And my granddaughters are just twinkle in my eye, they still lean on Papa. And I'm so proud to be able to stand up in front of them and tell them how much I love the Lord.
Amen.
How much I love them. And the day that I go on to glory, I don't want them to cry for me. I want them to stand there and smile and say, Pop, one old man I could always lean on. Because he believed in Jesus Christ. And Jesus Christ, he does so much for me. He's helped me through so many things. He's helped me through the loss of my wife. He helped me through the child time when my granddaughter had cancer. He helped me through that, and he walked with me, and he's helped me so much. He'll help you in any way that you need. All you got to do is say, hey, God, I need you. I want you to be with me. I want you to just walk with me and hold me, lift me up, Lord. People know me, Bob, Kenneth and Brenda, Bobby Maples. We grew up, Brenda and Kenneth, next door neighbors. We raised our children together. They knew me, Bobby knew me, Bobby worked with me, we were in the National Guard together. They knew me when I came to that road, and they knew me when I walked up the road, and they see me now that I took the narrow road. I didn't stay on that wide path. And that's where God put us on that road, and we've got to get there to get to the whole house of glory. Jesus Christ will be with us, walk with us. He'll hold you when you're down to the last thing that you think you can't do anything, that God will be right there beside you. He'll lift you up, and he'll take you through anything. All you got to do is call on him. I see so many people out here today. Yesterday, I was hoping they'd be here today, but I got yesterday to go out to a place out at the other side of on the other end of the county, let's just put it that way. I got to go out there and give witness to people yesterday and invited them to church. They told me they wouldn't promise me they'd be here, but they would try to be here today. They couldn't promise that they would be here, but you know, I got to go out and witness to somebody else and plant that seed and let them know that God's still alive, that God's still working with us every day. We need to be out here on the road beating bushes and talking to people that's out here witnessing to them. I mean, I don't want to sit in church and look by and just say, run around and look and say, I see a whole church full of Christians. If we sit here and we've got a whole church full of Christians, we're not doing what God wants us to do. We're doing something, we're going through the motions of saying, well, I'm saved, I'm not going to do anything else. But he wants us to get out there and get those that's not saved. He wants us to bring them in here. He wants for us to help with him to plant that seed that God will lift him up and get them on the right path so they can do the same thing. We need a lot more farmers out there. We need somebody planting seed every day. And we need somebody there that can let them know that, hey, I've been there. I've been a drug addict. I've been a drunk. I've been through war. I've been through everything else. But it's time to start going out and let's do it all and tell them we've been there, we've done that. And it's that they need to just sit down and listen to their heart. God's talking to them every day. If they listen to their heart, they'll know that Jesus Christ is sitting right beside them. Anywhere they want to go. If they're in their car, they're on their job, wherever they're at, that's where God's at, right beside them. We can sit here and say that we closed our doors and we hadn't went out and talked to the people, we hadn't done anything else. We're secure because we're right with God. We're not right with God if we're not doing God's will, if we're not out there beating the bushes and saying, hey, come to church with me. Just come on in and just sat down there with us. I told the lady yesterday, she said, son said, I can't put nothing on but flip-flops. I can't wear shoes. I said, ma'am, I don't care if you're barefooted. I said, you come on to church. I said, we'll be right there just glad for you to be in church barefooted as you are with you with a pair of shoes on. Anything, I said, it's just bring yourself on to church. I was raised in a rough family. Everybody knew it, that knows us, and they knew I came from a rough family. But God gave me the most peace in my heart. 1968, they placed a woman in front of me that nobody else could ever compare with. She took care of me. She never understood what war was about. She helped me when I cried. She stood with me on every time that every way that we could go, she was always right there beside it. I'm telling you, Jesus Christ is here today, walking with us, and depending on us to go out and do the same thing for somebody else and get them in this church or in some other church. It don't make no difference what church they're in. It don't make no difference what denomination they are. As long as they're in the house of God and they believe in Jesus Christ, that they believe that Jesus Christ died on the cross for our sins, and that we can just, all we've got to do is just raise our hand and say, God, come and help me. Forgive me for the stuff that I've done. Just walk with me and guide me in the way that you want me to go. He'll be there. He's there with us. He's there with you. He'll do whatever you want done. Jesus Christ will be right there beside it. I mean, we sit here and look at 600,000 men that died. I'm sure there's a lot of them that died that didn't know Christ. There's a lot, all kinds of race, creed, color. It don't make no difference. They all died so that we can be here today and worship God in the way we want to. And we sit back and think of it. People come by my house and they say, McNutt, you got a old flag out there that's about wore out. And I got a POW flag flying in my yard. It's just so faded that you really can't tell what it is much till you get up really to look at it. We've got Independence Day, we've got Veterans Day, we've got Memorial Day. And I call that Forgotten Day there. All of them men, there's no telling how many of them that's died in POW camps around the world that was never thought of anymore. And I wonder how many mamas and how many wives and children are still waiting to hear that knock on the door and see him walk through the door, you know. I sit and think about that every day. I run that flag and I run it till it gets so ragged that it has to come down because they're forgotten. We don't have a day in this great nation to honor those people. We don't know what kind of things we went through. John McCain can tell you what all the problems he went through. There's a lot more of them than was there. We had Audie Murphy, a great American hero. Sergeant York was a great American hero. And, you know, we honor those people, but we never honor the guys that were forgotten and left behind. We always say we never left nobody behind, but we've left them boys behind. My heart goes out to every one of them that was left behind, that's not been able to come home and do the things that I've done, raise a family, have the love of children and grandchildren, have the love of God with us. God just put his arms around me and helped me enclosed. Have a woman that loved me when she knew I was wrong, when I threw a fit, when I got ill and started snorting and cussing and raising Cain about something. She was always there. She always understood when I got in one of them moods. I don't know how she done it, but she never asked me about it. She never asked me about what went on. And if it hadn't been for my kids, my wife, I don't know what I would have done, because I'd have probably been like a lot of these other guys that went out and committed suicide or went back to Vietnam and got killed over there, because, I mean, it was some way that God had a plan for me, and I'm trying to live out what God's got for me. He's got me today up here in front of you. If he calls me tomorrow and tells me to go anywhere, I'll be right there to talk to him, and he'll be right there where God wants me to be. I don't care. All he's got to do is say go, and I'm gone. I'll run the wheels off that old truck outside of it, going and telling every church, everybody in the world that Jesus Christ is still alive. He's still walking. All you got to do is talk to him, because he wants to talk to you. He wants you to be there. He wants to forgive you for what you've done. But you have got to be the one that says, God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what I've done. Please forgive me. Come into my heart and live. And he will do all those things for you for no reason, just because you asked. I mean, you know, he was here on this earth. His disciples, you know, all of them, they walk beside him every day. It amazes me that they didn't really understand God at that time. I mean, old Doubting Thomas, I mean, after he had to just reach up. Before he believed Jesus had been rose from the dead, he'd have to reach up there and put his finger in the holes in his hands, in the hole in his side. He had to see that. He had to do everything because God died. Jesus Christ died on the cross. God gave his only son so that we could be free, that we could be able to call and talk to him. Y'all just remember, we'll go out here today, and if you see somebody on the street, stop and tell them about God. You don't have to preach to them and tell them they're wrong. You don't have to do any of those things. All you got to do is say, God is still alive, and he loves you, and he'll be willing to do anything for you he can if you'll ask him. I never ask nobody if they're a Christian, if they're not a Christian. All I want them to know is that I'm a Christian. I want them to see the light of Jesus Christ in me. I want them to be able to walk by and to see me and they say, that old boy right there has changed. That old boy is living for God. I know I'm going to sin every day. I know that things like that's going to happen. But folks, I'm telling you, it's a peace in your heart. It's a peace just to know one day that I'm going to be able to walk to Jordan. I'm going to look across that river and I'm going to see my wife. I'm going to see my mom. And I'm going to be there with them. And know that one day I'll look up and see my children and my grandchildren walking there beside it. That day will come, and I don't, like I told them now, don't cry for Papa when he died. Just be proud that Papa's gone and poor Papa's dead. So just be proud for me when God calls me home, because that's where I want to be. I want to be there, and I hope he's got an old broke down car that he wants me to work on, or something that he wants me to do, because I want to do whatever he wants me to do. And I want to do what he wants me to do right here on this earth. I love every one of you. And Brother John, you come dismiss us.